good, people? SimFBallCritic here, and thank you for coming by and spending some time with me. We're going to jump right into this video, and basically this is a follow-up video to a video I did a little while ago in regards to how you can improve Madden NFL Football. And I'll put that link in the description, if you want to check that out. It probably will be an annotation as well at the end of the video. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And basically what you're looking at here is I'm playing the CPU, with the sliders that I showed you guys before. And, I'm pretty happy with them. Trying to get the best out of this game as I can. And like I said, they're working pretty well for me. Now, as you're going to see here, I downloaded one of the rosters that includes the rookies. And, shout outs to those guys out there that do that. They work pretty fast. And, this roster seems to have all of the rookie moves. So, shout outs. But anyway, let's get into the topic, man. And like I said, it's going to kind of piggyback off of what I said before in regards to things that needs to really be done, to take this game to the next level. And one of which, is the question that I asked here in the title of the video. When will the draft matter in Madden NFL Football? And what I mean by that, for us football fans, that watch the draft, and for you guys who, maybe read up on some of the picks later or what have you, you understand how it works in the draft and what coaches look at and what GMs look at, and all of the evaluations. They evaluate guys based off of their skill and ability. Skill and ability. You never hear anyone talk about numerical ratings in the real world. And I understand it's a video game. We all understand that. And I think that you definitely need to marry numerical ratings along with abilities. Perfect marriage. We always bring up the old game 2K8. They did it phenomenal. In my opinion, for that time, they did a good job with it. They had the abilities, and then underneath they had the numerical ratings, and everything balanced out well. But with abilities, you attach these things, you attach animations to certain abilities and to certain guys. So it really shows itself on the field, and it really makes the game dynamic. I'm going to pause for a moment here. Look at how Manziel gets out of the pocket right here. Look at... it's like that, man. It's kind of static right there. He should have realized that he was running towards the sideline and cut up the field a little sooner. Like little stuff like this. I want to see player sense get better, as we go forward with this franchise on this console. But yeah, like I said, man, we have to get to a point to where the numerical ratings, are basically, it's a marriage. It has to get to a point where it's a marriage with the abilities. And until we get to that point, it's not going to be as good as it can be. As you watch this gameplay here for yourself, I think Madden 25 definitely is an improvement. I've said it multiple times. Madden is improving. But Madden is not on the elite status yet. It doesn't fully replicate yet. It doesn't give you the things that an MLB The Show may give you. And the reason why is because it doesn't fully replicate the player's abilities. That's what has to be done. Look at the draft, man. And, I could just stay right there with my own team. We drafted a guy like Dre Archer, a little guy. But this guy has an amazing skill set. Blazing fast. He's shifty. He's a returner. And they would call him a speed burner. That was an attribute that was in 2K8. These types of things need to be in Madden. And position-specific ratings. And again, I hate to make the same video over again, but it's like, just watching the draft, it just reiterates that. Most of the picks, almost, pretty much all of them, you hear somebody like Mike Mayock, talking about, hey, this kid has, enormous ability. He's long, he's rangy, or this kid is a speedster, or this kid, has tremendous balance, and he has, tremendous ball seeking skills, or ball skills, or whatever he wants to call it. It's always an ability. Therefore, that's what we need, man. We need that in this game. And like I said, though it is improving, yes, but until we start seeing those abilities and the ratings, kind of changing and going more towards numericals plus special abilities, and again, tying those animations to those special abilities. So then that starts to make the game look better as far as players. Certain players can only do certain things. They're already doing it to some degree. They're touching the surface with it, with like the modifier you know, the run free modifier and all that, where you have to have a certain rating to pull off a certain move and, you know, things of that nature. So they're kind of scratching the surface on that, but they need to expand that across the board. You know, ratings just need to be redone, period. You know, that's just my opinion. And, you know, I say it's an opinion, but I really believe it's a fact. Because like I said, you know, even if you look at Madden 08, Madden 08 was right there on the cusp. It was right there. Now, the only problem with Madden 08 is everybody had the same animation as far as that attribute. So if you were a spectacular catch guy, all of the guys that had spectacular catch did the same animation, you know, and so forth. So that's the kind of stuff I want, but animations need to be, you know, multiple animations and more of a variety based off of the player and things of that nature. So like I said, man, just looking at the draft, that clearly shows you why abilities need to be a part of the rating system in any football game in order to achieve that authenticity. All right, let me know what you think. Every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sim Standard Radio. If you would like to give us a call, you can reach us at 914-338-0794.